العالمين صلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا ثم أما بعد. How often do you guys visit each other? Once every blue moon? Once every Ramadan? Or once a month? Once a week? How often do you visit one another? And when you do visit somebody else, what are you visiting them for? What is it exactly you're getting out of this visit? Is it because they invited me? Is it because they visited us last month, so we have to, pay back? Is it this? What is it that we visit people for, and how much reward can we get out of this? And let's see how sincere you can be to get the best reward, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. In this chapter, Ziyaratu Ahl al-Khair, Imam al-Nawawi rahimahullah ta'ala, in the chapter of visiting the pious people and the people of goodness. قال وعن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أن رجلا زار أخا له في قرية أخرى. Abu Hurairah narrated the Prophet ﷺ said, a man set out to visit a brother in faith, in another town. Like he went to another town, like you're here in Dallas, you're driving all the way to McKinney, for example, from Irving to McKinney, or going all the way to Austin even, subhanAllah. Why? Visiting that individual. For what reason? قال زار أخا له في الله. He set out to visit a brother in faith in another town. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, فَأَرْصَدَ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى عَلَى مَدْرَجَتِهِ مَلَكًا. Allah Azza wa Jal sent on his way an angel. The ulama, they say in the tafsir of the hadith, an angel who came in a form of a human being. فَلَمَّا أَتَى عَلَيْهِ قال. When that angel came, on his way, he stopped him. He said, where are you going? قال أين تريد? قال أريد أخا لي في هذه القرية. I'm going to that place over there in that town. There's a brother I want to visit. And that brother not in blood, remember. قال هل لك عليه من نعمة تربها عليه? Says, are you going there with the intention because there is a favor that you need to pay back? Is it something like a repayment for a favor he has done for you? قال لا إلا أن غير أني أحببته في الله تبارك وتعالى. No, it's not the reason I'm visiting him for. The only reason I'm visiting him because I visit him because I love him for the sake of Allah. Like this is one of a kind. This brother is one of a kind. And it's worth visiting with, going and sit with them, listening to them, and just pay attention to what they say. They will bring you closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The kind of friends that you need to have around you, really. These are the kind of people you need to look for in this world. Not people who always drag you down and always, subhanAllah, every time you try to do something good, they just push you back again. There's always, every time you think the world is becoming positive, they pull you down into the negative, mode. So, no, you need someone who will encourage you to do good. فَقَالَ فَإِنِّي رَسُولُ اللَّهِ إِلَيْكَ. That angel disclosed his identity. He said, listen, I am the messenger of Allah Azza wa Jal to you. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling you, بِأَنَّ اللَّهَ قَدْ أَحَبَّكَ كَمَا أَحْبَبْتَهُ فِيهِ. And Allah Azza wa Jal is informing you that He loves you as you love Him for His sake. Jama'ah, see the reward? I want you to again to ponder on this statement. Allah Azza wa Jal is telling you that He loves you because you love this person for His sake. What does it mean if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves somebody, ya Jama'ah? Huh? If Allah loves someone, what is that? That's a testimony. A testimony of what? Of righteousness, of piety, of goodness. If Allah loves somebody, that is just like saying, Alhamdulillah, this individual is safe. Allah's not going to love somebody who will fluctuate, who will go back again on their faith or on their deen. He's not going to love someone like this. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves somebody, that's a testimony. This person, khalas, passed. Can you imagine if Allah Azza wa Jal, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves you? Is that even possible for me and you, ya Jama'ah? Is it possible for you? What do you guys think? Is it possible for you that Allah loves you? Don't say inshallah. Say yes. It's possible. Because if you say inshallah, you make it kind of... No, I want you to be confident that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves you. But how do you do that? You're going to have to work on it. You have to work on to deserve that. One way to do that, like is mentioned in this hadith, the Prophet ﷺ saying, is that sit on a journey to go and visit someone who's righteous, someone who's mashallah, of good akhlaq and manners. Someone that you go and you visit him only because you love him for the sake of Allah. Not because he's funny, not because he's, mashallah, I like the way, I like just to be around him and so on. So, no, you truly love this person for the sake of Allah, which means they remind you of Allah Azza wa Jal. When you are around them, mashallah, you feel better in your faith and so on. That's the purpose of this. So if you can do that very frequently, bismillah, go for it. And if you start wondering, says, I wonder who that person is going to be. Can you think of somebody you would like to visit for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jalla Jama'ah? Can you think of someone like that? Anyone found someone in their mind? You found somebody? No, stay away from me, man. No, but seriously, if you couldn't find one friend, that you would say, subhanallah, I should go and visit this brother, then we are all in trouble, Jama'ah. Wallahi, we are in trouble. If you couldn't think of somebody so close to you, or at least you have some communication with them, that you go and you visit them, then you are in trouble. It's not because these people don't exist. It's probably maybe you're just running around with the wrong crowd. Maybe you're not with the right crowd. So therefore, find somebody. Find someone in this community, find someone in another community, find somebody, different city even. And every now and then, think about this hadith and say to yourself, you know what? I want to take my chance. I will make that journey, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to love me for that journey, just to visit that brother. Keep that in your mind, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu make among those whom Allah loves, ya Rabbil Alameen. Now, what do we get if Allah loves us? Just a last final thought, inshallah. As the Prophet says in another hadith, قال إذا أحب الله عبدا, if Allah loves somebody, He will call upon Jibreel. Ya Jibreel, inni yuhibbu fulan. Jibreel, I love this person. فيحبه Jibreel. Jibreel loves this person. And then Jibreel doesn't keep it a secret. He goes to all the inhabitants of the heavens. Says, Allah loves fulan. You better love this person. فيحبه أهل السماء. The inhabitants of the heavens, they will love this person. And then what happens as a result of that? ثم يجعل له القبول في الأرض. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send down qabul. What's the meaning of qabul? Acceptance. The way people receive this person with open heart, with open arms, just basically the love for this person becomes easy on people in this dunya. May Allah make among them, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullah khair. Any questions, Jama'ah? Yes. Is that hadith applicable in the case of visiting a sick brother? It's not the same. That's a different reward. The Prophet mentioned about visiting a sick person, send you angels, numbers of thousands and thousands of angels just to make dua and istighfar for you. But this one is different. Naam. Wallahu a'lam. Yes?
So most of our people close to us, we're kind of afraid that when we go, it's just for more hangout, or we love to be in their gathering, not for love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Naam.
So how we can...
A very good point. Let's say I love this brother for the sake of Allah. So there I'm going to go there and spend 10 hours with them, inshallah ta'ala. Is that okay, Jama'ah? Obviously not. Don't overstay your welcome. Yani. So when you visit that brother for the sake of Allah, just sit there enough time for you to feel the iman rush and then leave. Don't overkill it, basically. The same thing if we go there and we spend our time in hanging out. Yani. I hope inshallah that counts as well, just to hang out with good people. Because being around good people, like the Prophet says in the hadith, إِمَّا أَن يُحْذِيَكَ وَإِمَّا أَن تَبْتَعَ مِنْهُ أَوْ تَجِدَ مِنْهُ رِيحًا طَيِّبًا. They might give you something good for free, like they share with you a good knowledge, alhamdulillah, that for free. You might ask them for something, they will answer you, give you something beneficial to you. Or the least is just being around them, you will just, alhamdulillah, you won't do anything wrong. So that's the least. But obviously try to enhance that with something has dhikr of Allah Azza wa Jal. Wallahu a'lam. Yes? A surprise visit? No, I don't recommend surprise visits. Especially in this time and age of technology, it's better to call the person and says, hey, are you available after Maghrib? I would like to come and stop by for a few minutes, inshallah. That's it. Nah. And by the way, sometimes that visit doesn't require from you more than just going all the way to drive to their house and then just, at the door, say, Assalamu alaikum, I'm just here to say I love you for the sake of Allah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum. Hey, come on in for a cup of tea. Jazakallah khair. Wallah, I hear just to tell you because I love you for the sake of Allah. I just have to go now. Assalamu alaikum. SubhanAllah, that's amazing, right? At least to share those beautiful thoughts, yeah, with each other. Naam. Mm. Okay, so mashallah, the person is overseas. The one that you love for the sake of Allah is across the ocean. A phone call counts like visiting? I hope so, but it doesn't look like that. Yani. But just making the effort in itself is good. It's good, inshallah. Just to begin with that. Bidnillah azza wa jal. Wallahu a'lam. Barakallahu fikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.